And I just need to remind you, but even before you demand submission from your wife, you actually, if you're going to go with the word, you're actually told you need to submit to one another. So submission is not for the woman alone. What's the meaning of submission? Submission is putting down I so that there can be a we. That is submission. Differentiate between patriarchal culture and true submission. Patriarchal culture tells you a woman is not supposed to speak when a man is speaking. Patriarchal culture tells you that when your husband enters inside the house, you're supposed to bend on one knee and you're supposed to just keep quiet. Anything your husband says goes. That's patriarchal culture. That is not submission. True submission is when you put down I so there can be a we. True submission is when before you make a decision, you consult your spouse, whether it's your husband or your wife. True submission is when you put your spouse also in mind when you're making decisions, when you're talking. It's not just about you. That is true submission. You put I down so there can be a we, so that you two can come together and enjoy each other. So, submission, how do you inspire submission? How do you get your spouse to submit to you? You inspire them to submit to you by loving on them. Any person who gets treated right automatically and naturally will submit to that love. Any person who is being shown consideration, who has a spouse who gets them, who has a spouse who listens to them, who has a spouse who seeks for their opinion when making decisions, that person will naturally submit. It will just come naturally. And to the men, when you treat your woman with love, your woman will do anything for you, anything. You won't even have to ask for it. She will just go above and beyond. A loved up woman loves you back. So the thing is, as a man, are you loving her? And not just are you loving her, are you loving her right? Because many men out there, if you ask them, they claim that they love their wives. But when you ask their wives, do you feel loved? They say no. So it's not for you to say that you love your wife. It is for you